Zoro asks if the party got cancelled, because the silence feels heavy. Frankie says they stopped after just one drink. Jinbe explains that Luffy is completely down. Vegapunk asks them to escape together with him, but Jinbe reminds everyone that this was part of the mission. Frankie says it's disappointing, but they were facing the 5 elders, an admiral, CP0, the Seraphim, and warships everywhere. Zoro says that now Luffy is an emperor, and he needs to focus on the image he wants to build, instead of sinking into depression over the death of an old man. Back on Egghead, nothing but ashes remain. Rob Lucci appears, acting arrogant, as if he hadn't just been completely humiliated. Saturn says they already obtained what they needed, York, Punk Records, and the energy plant. That means they'll be able to produce the Mother Flame. The Vice Admirals apologize for letting Bonnie and the Straw Hats escape, and say they're heading to Elbaf. Saturn orders them not to go, saying their biggest mistake was Vegapunk's broadcast. He adds that it's ironic that the source of the transmission was the ancient robot that helped Luffy escape. A flashback from 200 years ago appears. Saturn orders the scientists to study Emoth, instead of discarding him, claiming he was the future of military power. Since then, Emoth never moved an inch, until the moment he awakened. To protect Luffy, Vice Admiral Doberman asks Saturn if the transmission being a mistake means that what Vegapunk said was true. Saturn gives a cold stare, and Doberman almost dies on the spot. York wakes up, confused by the number of island clouds. She assumes Edison must still be alive, and fires a megaton attack in his direction. Everyone is completely lost, questioning everything Vegapunk revealed. Food shortages begin to spread among the celestial dragons. Inside the Hall of Authority, Garling appears. He announces that he has received new orders. From now on, York will be under his command. He declares that he will assume the role of the God Warrior of Science and Defense. Mars says that's impossible, but Garling responds that the world is about to enter an unprecedented war. He says they will reshape the world together, and is introduced as the newest member of the Gorosei. Saturn begins to groan in pain. Black smoke pours from his body. He starts choking. Doll asks what's happening. They say they must save him, since he's one of the highest authorities in the world. But it's already too late. Saturn begs Imu for mercy. Imu asks how he allowed Joy Boy to escape. Saturn says he never imagined Joy Boy would be that powerful. His body begins to crumble, skin turning to dust. Then he explodes, sending the Vice Admirals flying across the room. When the smoke clears, nothing remains. Shaka says they failed to steal the Labostratum. Pythagoras explains that their brainwaves can be accessed from anywhere. Even so, it's better than letting York have physical control over everything. They will protect that brain until humanity is ready to use it. Shaka says that may take 500 years. Edison confirms they created floating island clouds, since everyone believes Vegapunk is dead, allowing them to travel freely. Meanwhile, the Revolutionary Army discusses the Void Century. A brutal war raised the sea level by 200 meters, and whoever finds the One Piece will gain access to that power. They agree they cannot allow that to happen. Back on the ship, Lilith wakes up. She starts screaming that she's starving. Chopper says the giants brought fruit, but Luffy has lost his appetite, still drowning in sadness. Lilith tells him not to be sad. She explains that everyone is physically dead, but still alive in another way. Vegapunk still exists. Luffy immediately cheers up, thanks the giants, and declares a massive banquet. Robin smiles, excited to reunite with Saul in Elbaf. Someone asks who will find the One Piece. Luffy says it will be him. Even if they become enemies, he will be the one to become the Pirate King. A mysterious figure waits for them in Elbaf, and the episode ends.